Last summer, my friends and I decided to do something a little different. We'd always been fascinated by the stories about Blackwood Forest, a local patch of woods with a seriously creepy reputation. People talk about strange noises, shadows, and a feeling of being watched. We weren't exactly ghost hunters, but we were curious. So we pooled our money, bought a decent trail camera, and decided to see for ourselves if there was any truth to the legends. We picked a spot deep in the woods, far from any marked trails. It felt ... heavy in there. The air was still, and the usual forest sounds seemed weirdly muted. We strapped the camera to a thick oak tree, aimed it down a small, overgrown path, and set it to record on motion detection. Honestly, we were half joking, expecting to maybe catch a deer or a raccoon. We left it overnight, planning to come back the next morning. When we returned, the feeling of unease was even stronger. We found the camera on the ground, a good 20 feet from the tree. The casing was cracked, and the lens was shattered. My heart sank. We thought the whole thing was a bust. Back at my place, we managed to get the SD card out. Most of the files were corrupted, just static and garbled data. We almost gave up, but then we found a folder with a handful of video clips that somehow survived. The first clip was from around midnight. It was short, maybe 10 seconds. You could see the path, dimly lit by the cameras. Infrared, far in the distance, something moved. It was tall and skinny, but the quality was too poor to make out any details. It just stepped from behind one tree to another and was gone. We all leaned in closer to the screen. The next clip was timed about an hour later. The same shape appeared, but it was closer this time. It was standing at the edge of the clearing, partially obscured by a bush. It was unnaturally still. It didn't move like an animal. It just stood there, a dark silhouette against the gray background. The clip ended abruptly. The third clip made us all jump. It was just a few minutes after the last one. Suddenly, this thing was in the middle of the path. It was moping but not walking. It was more like it was lurching, its limbs moving at odd, jerky angles. It was tall, impossibly thin, and its arms seemed too long for its body. We couldn't see a face, just a pale, smooth area where a face should be. The last piece of footage wasn't a video. It was a single, corrupted image file. It was the final frame the camera ever recorded. It's a close-up. The thing's face fills the entire screen. There are no eyes, no nose, just a gaping, black hole of a mouth, wide open as if it's screaming. The image is distorted and pixelated around the edges, but the center is horribly clear. It was looking right into the lens, right at us. That was the last thing the camera saw before it was torn from the tree. We haven't been back to Blackwood Forest since, and I don't think we ever will. Some things are better left unknown. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe for more strange stories.